Hi everybody, this is Cindy from Ideas Times 2. Welcome back to our channel. Today I have a few things I'd like to share with you. Some things that we have in our Etsy shop that I thought would make good stocking stuffers or gifts for a teacher or co-worker. And I have, as you can see, quite a few of these little traveler's notebooks. I'm not going to go through all of them because they're all virtually the same. Really what's different is just the papers. Everything else is pretty much the same. And I have some that are, well, none of them are really Christmas, but these are definitely winter. These are not. And so I thought I would share, just kind of flip through a couple of them, but so you can see what they are. This one, but first coffee, is well, obviously coffee themed. All of these traveler's notebooks are about the same size, 6 inches by about 5-ish, 4 3/4 by 6 1/4 inches. They all have elastic closures with some crinkly seam binding, just for a little decoration. They all come with a pen. Some have pen holders, some don't. And they're all pretty much the same on the inside. So you can see this one has a pen holder with a coordinating blue pen to match the coffee cups. And there are 3 traveler's notebooks, and they're all coordinated. The traveler's notebooks are, as you can see, as traveler's notebooks are, removable. They're all lined paper, and all of them have a front and a back pocket for some ephemera, you know, good place to put coupons. And so they're all pretty much the same. This one has an embellished paper clip on there. So just something fun, perfect size to fit in a book bag, a handbag, or travel on. And so they're all pretty much the same on the inside, but you can see this one is kind of a retro look. A black pen to coordinate on the inside. This one has adorable papers, a bookmark, and a couple of tabs, paper clip tabs, and just fun, a lot of fun. Here's another one, retro. There's pretty flowers. This one has a pen holder and pen as well. And this one I love. I love this paper, this bee themed. And on the inside, just look how gorgeous these papers are. And a bookmark, a giant paper clip. Isn't that beautiful paper? And pockets. And they all of the pockets have ephemera or stickers. All of the journals have some embellishments, some have charms. The winter ones all have charms, jingle bells and whatnot, but all of them have some kind of embellished paper clip or something. And so here are the 4 non-winter Christmassy kind of traveler's notebooks. And the other 5 here, whoops, somebody lost a pen, are pretty much the same. You can see these all have embellishments here on the side, a jingle bell and a snowflake. And the inside, this one has a bookmark and pen holder and a pen with coordinating paper, giant paper clip, and just like the other ones, a pocket with ephemera. On this one, warm winter wishes. Isn't that pretty? This one also has a jingle bell and a snowflake charm. This one is a little more vintage feeling with the red birds. And this one has a snowflake as well and a giant paper clip. And snowman, this little polar bear. And I know red, white, and blue is not traditional for Christmas, but I think these just are so adorable. This paper is so cute. And then the last one, this little girl, this really pretty paper. And this one has an angel and snowflake and star. And so all of these are available in our Etsy shop. They have a lower price point to be perfect for stocking stuffers or teacher gifts. And so you can check them out on our Etsy shop. The link will be below. But that's not all we have. I have a couple of journals as well. And we'll take a look through these. And so we'll go through this one first. And you can see this one is very, very tatty. I've not done this style before. I've done a lot of grungy journals. I really like the grungy look, and this one is just a little different than anything I've done before. It's a fabric journal. Doesn't have very many pages, but all of the pages are highly embellished. And I know most of the fabric journals that I've seen really are more interactive books. They really don't have a place to write. But I've tried to make this more journal-like than that, and actually it includes a small journal in there. So you can see here's the front. The cover has been decoupaged with this beautiful Christmas paper and has a charm and a medallion on there. The closure is this red trim, and on the back there's a metal medallion that says Merry Christmas. And when you open it up, you know, like I said, I tried to make this like a journal. So we have a double pocket here in the front, and two cards or tags that are blank on the back. All of the music that I used in here is Christmas music. This one is Joy to the World, and a couple spots I think it's Go Tell It on the Mountain. And here, really tatty, this is a flip, and underneath there's just a small little bit of holly there, and the charm is sewn on so it dangles. And this is actually a pocket, and in the pocket there's a small card with more Joy to the World on there. And you can write on the back. I know I did sew on it, but I sewed on everything. There's so much stitching in here. It was actually hard to stitch everything because I had to figure out what I was going to do on both sides before I could do any of the sewing. So here is another collage, and this is another flip, kind of a countdown to Christmas with a coordinating charm there. Over here on this one we have a jingle bell, as I'm sure you can hear, and a Christmas tree, another a metal medallion on here. It says Merry and Bright, and this is actually a pocket, and inside the pocket is this large tag, and this is actually a paint chip, and the color is Fireweed. I left it down on the bottom so you could see it on there. So and that goes in this pocket. I need to make a trip to Lowe's and get some more paint chips. The other side of the pocket is just a collage, and a number of different layers, some fabric tape and music, and a little rickrack on there. Everything is sewn like crazy. Right, here's an envelope that has a small card on the inside, which is also collaged and layered, and the back is blank. And whoops, the envelope closes with some Velcro. So if you want to put something in there you don't want to lose, and just collaged on the back. This is why the book is so alligator mouth, is this page. And this is an old sweater, and this is could be used as a belly band. I just have it on there for embellishment. But this is a pocket, and inside the pocket is a small journal and Santa Claus's cash book on there. I spelled Nicholas without the H, which I know is traditional, but I kind of have a tradition. Anytime I put names inside of any of my journals, I pretty much steal my students' names. And I have had a student named Nicholas, and he had just the C and no H. So that's kind of a nod to him. So this little book is full of all different kinds of papers, coffee stained, some reproduction wallpaper, William and Morris, I believe that is. Some lined paper, an invoice, some music. The center of the signature is this book page, and then the other side and the back. And I just have this clip on there, and it gets tucked back into this fabric pocket. These tiny little dingleberries I thought were so cute. The back side of the pocket is just a layered collage, and the next page is a wraparound belly band with a tag, and of course everything is stitched, and I left all the strings everywhere. The back side of the belly band, the other side of the belly band, is also a tag. Here we have a nice big fabric pocket, and just another little embellishment. Inside the pocket is a card, and I think this is a Calaveri postcard, if I remember right. And on the other side of another pocket with a card in there. This page has this torn tuck spot with a card. So nice and tatty. This is, I know it's not everybody's style, but I love it. I saw one of Tim Holtz's design team members had done a Christmas fabric journal, and it was let's see, Susie Hines, and give her a nod. And I just liked her so much that I decided I needed to make one too. So on the back side of here is another collage, and then the back page is a triple pocket with a small tag and then a medium tag, and the backs are blank, of course, and then a large tag, in the back pocket. And this one has coffee stained paper on the back, and a tab, and another jingle bell and charm on there. And the quote says, "Silently like the thoughts that come and go, the snowflakes fall, each one a gem." A W.H. Gibson. And that goes in this big pocket in the back with another charm. Tons of charms. And like I said, I know this isn't everybody's style, but I love it. I love the tattiness of it. So this is currently available in the Etsy shop. And then I have one last thing I wanted to share with you. And this is a journal in a box, and you can see it's a small journal. The box, I think, is maybe, I don't even think it's 4 inches. About 3 3/4 inches by 3 3/4, and it's about 2.5 inches tall. So I have just a collage on here with a vintage button, and you can see the sleeve on the box is embellished all the way around. And then we take the box out, and this as well is embellished all the way around with this really cute paper. This is Tim Holtz paper from his Christmas collection this year. And when you flip it open, there's this tiny little journal. Well, I shouldn't say tiny because it's pretty chunky. Before we open that up, the box is also embellished on the inside. And so here's the journal. It's 3.5 by 3.5 by almost 2 inches wide. The closure is just this gorgeous crinkly seam binding. It has 5 signatures, and I sewed them directly into the spine, and I used a variegated gray twine for that, and this really cute fabric. Isn't that adorable? With these winter birds on there. And so the signatures on the inside are all pretty embellished. And so they start with they all have a cardstock signature cover, and on the inside different papers stained with various things. So a little pocket, tiny pocket with a tiny tag, a little bit of antique lace on there, which this is like a remnant from my favorite lace, my favorite antique lace, and I used the last of it in this journal, so now it's all gone. Here's an invoice, some avocado stained paper with a little border. Here's a tiny file folder with a little place to write on the inside, and attached with a tiny paper clip. The Traveler's Notebooks had giant paper clips, and this is the smallest paper clip I think I've ever seen. And that just clips on there. The pattern paper in here is from Victoria Designs, and so are some of the embellishments. So there's some more avocado stained paper, a little bit of fabric. A little corner tuck spot with some avocado stained paper in there. A little paper bag with a tag. Little cluster there in the corner. Another one on the other side to hide the staple that was holding the first one on. And the back has this tiny pocket with a tiny card. Second signature has the pocket in the front with a vocabulary card in there. It starts off with just a little bit of a border on there. This is bead stained paper. Isn't that cute? I just love this. Coffee stained. This I think was Kool-Aid. No, this was I think pea flour stained. Just a little border on there. A belly band. Side tuck with the card. A little bit more of that antique lace. A couple more pockets, cards, a card in that one, and a little bit of paper in there. Another, well actually this is a corner flip with a very small embellishment in there. A couple of cards. A little bit of lace. The center signature. This is a very tiny envelope, and I have it clipped on there with this tiny paper clip. On the inside it has a tiny, even tinier than the other one, a file folder, and inside of that is a little piece of paper. I lined this envelope with paper bag. Pattern paper, a small collage, some of those dingleberries, and a little collage, another collage, a pocket with a tag, the center of that signature. So this is the center of the book. Another corner tuck with some paper in there. This is a triple pocket, and I've put all sorts of tiny little things in there, and different cards and coupons and tickets and whatnot. Another collage, a small pocket with some small things in the pocket. The back of the signature has another pocket and a card. And the fourth signature has the pocket in the front with another vocabulary card and a pocket and tag. A bit of lace there, a grungy coffee stain paper, pocket with a tag. Border on that one, a little collage, and a snippet in another pocket, tiny pocket with a tiny tag. The center of the signature has a floating pocket, and it has a ticket and just a little bit of paper there. This one has gingerbread men on it. And then this tag, collage tag, blank on the back for writing. Another side pocket, a tag, or a card, I should say. Side tuck. A little, tiny little truck, Christmas truck. And the last signature, another pocket here with a card. Here's another flip with a tag. Actually, this is a giant tag compared to some of the other ones. And a little bit of everything in this book. Another pocket and tag. And a collage, and a tiny collage, and another little cluster, a tag that I've just clipped on here, another cluster, a little bit of stamping on there. That's so subtle, I don't even know if you can see it. There are 3 little Christmas trees. Border, and side pocket, and that's it, the end of the last signature. So This book is pretty full. Not overly embellished, especially compared to that Tatty journal. This one is definitely not over embellished, and that's partly because I wanted to make sure it fit inside the box. So these are just some of the things that we currently have in our shop. So if you are in the market for some last minute Christmas gifts, check them out. The link is below, and check out our shop. You can find us on Facebook as well. We have a Facebook page and Instagram. So I'll have all the links below. Thank you so much for joining me to see what we've got available in our shop. I hope you check it out, and stay tuned for more content. Bye-bye, everybody.